Good afternoon, everybody. How are y'all doing? Hello, hello, hello. I just want to start off with serenity prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Amen. No, Frog, you're not the only one there. Oh, hello, hello, hello. I thought today was the 22nd. Faith, this is Sobriety Friday. Unity and uniformity, January 21st. Look at the word of the day. Unity is a must in Narcotics Anonymous, basic text, page 63. Unity is not uniformity. Unity springs from the fact that we have unity of purpose to recover and to help others stay clean. Even so, we often find that while we strive to fulfill the same purpose, our means and methods may be radically different. We can't impose our ideas of unity on others or confuse unity with uniformity. In fact, a big attraction of the NA program is the absence of uniformity. Unity springs from our common purpose, not from standards imposed on the group by a few well-meaning members. A group that has the unity which springs from the loving hearts of its members allows each addict to carry the message in his or her own unique way. In our dealings with each other in NA, we sometimes disagree rather vocally. We must remember that the details of how we get things done isn't always important, so long as we keep our focus on the group's primary purpose. We can watch members who vehemently disagree over trivial things pull together when a newcomer reaches out for help. Someone was there for us when we got to the rooms of NA. Now it is our turn to be there for others. We need unity to help show the newcomer that this way of life works. Just for today, I will strive to be a part of unity. I know that unity does not equal uniformity. Hello, Terry. Hey, Devil Dog. Hey, Frog. No, he's not. Kathy Grant, Susie Snedhead, Shift Kicker, Virginia Prepper, Sherry Nosarks, Faith, John, Marianne, Frog. I see you. So how's everybody doing? LHS, Brother Camo. No Riddle today. He said he wasn't going to be able to make it. Hey, Cap. Throwing the link down there if anyone wants to come up and give their testimony or just talk about their recovery or anything. Oh, I'm good, Sherry. How are you? Thank you, Sherberry. Let's see here. Why is it not giving me the right link? No, YouTube, I do not want to answer a survey. YouTube, I don't care for your commercials.
He is jealous for me. Love's like a hurricane. I am a tree bending beneath the weight of his wind and mercy. And all of a sudden, I'm unaware of these afflictions eclipsed by glory. And I realize just how beautiful you are and how great your affections are for me. And oh, how he loves us, oh, oh, how he loves us, how he loves us, oh. He is jealous for me. Love's like a hurricane. I am a tree bending beneath the weight of his wind and mercy. And all of a sudden, I'm unaware of these afflictions eclipsed by glory. And I realize just how beautiful you are and how great your affections are for me. Oh, how he loves, yeah, he loves us. Oh, how he loves us. Oh, how he loves us. Oh, how he loves. And we are his portion, and he is our prize. Drawn to redemption by the grace in his eyes. If this grace is a portion, we're all saying, yeah. And so heaven meets earth like an unforeseen kiss. My heart turns violently inside of my chest. I don't have time to maintain these regrets when I think about the way that he loves us. Oh, how he loves us. Oh, how he loves us. Oh, how he loves. Oh, how he loves. Hello? Oh, he loves us. Hello? Oh, how he loves us all.
You're being recorded.
Oh, how he loves us. Oh, how he loves us all.
So I just got a phone call from an unknown number. They don't like it anymore whenever you answer and you say hello and they don't say nothing. Then you say, hey, you're being recorded, because you are, through a live stream. They hang up. What you got, Faith?
Not much. What you been up to?
Nothing. Just filling in for Riddle on Sobriety Friday. Diamond Lil, how are you feeling? I don't know where Riddle is, Lester.
So anybody else want to come along?
I don't know. Do you have a testimony you'd like to tell?
Pray for my grandpa and all.
I was talking about testimony. This is Sobriety Friday. You got a black eye?
I know.
Do you?
No, I don't.
Okay, just kind of looking like it. Camo. Diamond.
So Diamond's joining.
I don't know. I put the link down there. Cashew.
I wonder how Jeff's doing.
I don't know. I texted him earlier and asked him if he was going to be, if we was going to be doing Sobriety Friday together, and he said he wouldn't be able to make it. Hey, Grant. Diamond.
Hi, Monty. Hi, Faith.
How are you doing?
Hey, Diamond.
I'm doing much better today. Yeah.
Hey, Red.
Better. Thank you for asking. Thanks for all the prayers, everybody. My
You're welcome.
granddaughter must have said it, 20 or 30 for me in the last week. So
Hey, Cheshire, Sassy Cat. Glad you're feeling better, Diamond.
I am. Thank you. I just had some peanut butter toast. First thing I've eaten since I can't even remember, which is good.
Hey, Jeep. Devil dog.
Was Hawk coming on today, or?
Yeah, he went on just a few minutes right before I did.
Oh, he did? Okay.
Yeah.
I must have missed him. I thought I saw where he was scheduled, but I've been on and off again sleeping, so. Yeah, I texted Jeff to see how he made out last night, and he said it went great, so that worked. Oops, sorry. Nobody wants to come up and give any testimony or anything?
I texted Craig earlier. I never got a response from him.
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah, I just had that toast just a little while ago, and I'm feeling a little wheezy, so I'll leave if I have to. I will, I promise.
I was going to say, don't push it.
I'm not gonna get sick on air. It'd be good for ratings, but no, I won't do that. So how many years is it for you, Monty?
Uh, 2 years and 8 months, 2 years, 9 months, something like that.
Good for you.
I think 8 months.
Good for you. That's
Yeah. Hey, Huckleberry, Michigan Girl, Jim Hoskins. Melvita.
Thank you, Melvita. Appreciate that.
Buckeye.
Jody Terry, yeah. I'll be going back to take a nap here in just a little bit. I've been up for 2 hours, I think. I was watching the White House live cam a little earlier today, and
Yeah.
I saw groups of, it looked like soldiers with the backpacks and everything, the packs on their backs. I think they were in camouflage. And there were like 4 groups of like 3 walking down the driveway of the White House.
Yeah.
So that was kind of weird. Or it might not be. I don't know. We don't know.
Oh. Wonder if Craig's lurking.
Oh, he's an old lurker from way back.
So y'all ready for tomorrow?
Yes. It should be a really, really fun time. Yes. Resting up. Should be interesting. Those two, I've already been told, Mrs. DeHunter told me that there's no questions off limits, if
Uh-oh.
that tells you anything. Yes.
So here's one for you.
Okay.
I was just thinking of it.
Yeah.
Ask her, is it ask Anita if she felt really sorry when the day that she was driving by the street corner when she saw that sad puppy dog look on Craig's face and she just had to stop and let him in the vehicle.
It was the puppy dog face. Let me ask
It's
her.
like, take me home.
She already asked me. She said, "Do you know what one of the what most people want to ask?" And I said, "Yes, I do. Most people want to ask one question of both of you. Why?" And she told me she was young and foolish. All right.
Frog, behave.
I'm gonna say, was it the sad puppy dog face on Craig that attracted you? And let him in the
Frog.
car.
Frog, if you don't like it, you can leave, buddy.
I don't know if you Tuesday when I went on for Jeff, the drama that was being caused by you know who, and I I don't know. I think I just have to spell it out that this is how it's going to be. And if you want drama, you need to go watch another channel because I'm not going to put up with it.
Who's that? Oh, that one person?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
I totally understand.
It just was for me. It was very. I'm trying to run a show. I gotta switch back and forth between things because I don't have two screens. I'm trying to watch to see if there's anybody else coming in, and I'm trying to watch the chat.
Yep.
As you can
Oh,
tell,
yeah.
I'm still learning, and it just was very distracting, number one, and it was just very stressful, added to stress, and I did not appreciate listen, if I had an issue with how I was being treated on someone else's show, I would contact them after the show. I wouldn't do it during the show. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just found it to
Like,
be very disrespectful.
yeah, like TJ says, your channel, your rules, and then
Yep.
that person went over into remotes and was talking about what was going on over in your chat.
Yep.
So, yeah, I think it's time for that person just to quit.
But I think they like the attention.
I think so.
But I did not appreciate it. I would never do that to him. Never.
Right. I totally understand. Yeah. there's more and more people becoming aware of it, of him, what he's doing, and what he's called the disruption he's causing.
Well, it's like poking,
Yeah,
poke. And it just, come up on private, and he posted, I don't know, 6 or 8 posts in the private chat, which that's what made me just had to say stop, cut it out. You've got my number. Call me after the show and we'll talk about it. But don't do it here on the show. And I haven't heard from that person. So,
yep, absolutely.
causing discourse is not of God's doing. God does not want people coming in causing discourse. So, anyway.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And,
Hello, Brother Benjamin. How you doing? Yes, Shiffiger. Yes. You know what? Hey, Bella, if you're still there, I'm just gonna. Can I just straight up say it, Diamond? Because I'm tired of walking on eggshells.
go right ahead.
Shepard, what we're talking about is Mike Markerson and the trouble he's been creating behind the scenes when he emailed Diamond and Remote, got them both upset about a month ago. He's been causing a lot of disruption in chats, and that's why when someone sees him getting timed out or he gets blocked, because he got multiple accounts.
Lisa Anderson, my granddaughter's doing great. She's feeling, I don't know if you can hear her in the background. She's doing much better. Well, it was just for me. I would no sooner come disrupt your stream or Jeff Riddle's stream or Craig's stream or
Right.
even his stream. I would never do that. I would never, ever do that. And I just found it to be very disrespectful. So.
And I know for certain he has at least 8 or 9 accounts.
Yeah. And why is that?
I don't know. I just don't know.
Yeah.
Shepard, you keep saying they. No, it's one person that's doing this that we're talking about.
There were some people in the chat, a few people that said that people were being mean to that individual. And okay, if that's the case, I gave that person the opportunity to let me know. You can text me. I don't know. Haven't heard anything, and so if it was a big deal, then I would have heard something, right? And the thing too is, listen, that was my stream. I run it the way I like to run it. If you don't like it, you don't have to watch.
Yep.
And he has a stream, he has a channel. He can start his own live stream and, do what he wants. I don't know. I'm going to let it go at that. I was really, I felt disrespected. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, Frog. I always thought it was an attention thing, too. That's what I thought.
Messing with someone is different than, because when you block one account, it comes in as 3 or 4 others.
Right. It just was. It's when you're doing a stream, it's really it's what's the word I'm looking for? Distracting. And
yeah. Not only is it distracting in chat, but it's also distracting on the panel.
Yes. Yes.
Several of the community village people know and are aware. Trust me, they know. They keep eyes on it. Yeah, Bella. Please, if you want to come up.
So I'm gonna go lay down again, Monty. Thank you for
I don't
letting
want
me
to
come
talk
up.
about it without Diamond up here, though. So we
Hi,
can talk
Chef. No,
offline.
go ahead. I'll stick around for a minute. Go ahead, Chef.
I want to give you a perspective from someone's mind as a person sitting in the chat.
Yep.
Watching this going on for months. I think it started with Craig, is when I first started seeing Mike being timed out. And then it was sort of, I think Frog9 maybe, I don't know. It was sort of like a game between some of the folks with Mike and Craig in Craig's channel, maybe Jeff's channel, I don't know, something like that. But then it got really serious. And I was and I haven't been really, I get upset about this. Because it got really serious when Hawk came on and was being very disrespectful to everybody. And he was not talking to anybody but one person in the chat. And you all know what I'm talking about. And I left because I was so dismayed. And then the very next morning, Hawk got on his own channel, super early in the morning, and apologized for what he said. But then at the same time, right after that, he said, and he went on with whatever he was going to talk about, why he did what he did. So he apologized, and then he said, which reminds me of Dr. Phil. Whenever you follow something up with a but, everything you've just said meant nothing. So anyway, that's my opinion of what happened that night or day, whatever. Then it just seemed like every time I came on, well, he wasn't around for a while. And then around Christmas time he came on, and I think his name was something like Merry Christmas to you all or something. And he was asking everybody to unblock him. And I couldn't figure out, I still to this day, okay, don't know why. And I think something happened with Remote and with Diamond in Hawk's Prayathon. I have no idea, and I don't care. You know, whatever your issues are with Hawk and with Remote and with Diamond and with Mike and with Monty and Craig and everybody else, that's all your deal. It's from my perspective as someone in chat. It's like these people are off the rails. What is going on? Why are you targeting this man who happens to be, I know what religion he's not, as the saying. And I'm thinking, what is going on? And he just, all I keep seeing is him asking every time he's, in a chat, it's been various ones now. He's asking someone, whoever's in charge, to please unblock his main account so he doesn't have to use all these other ones. That's all I've seen. And all I can tell you is I told Diamond this morning, it's distracting and annoying that he keeps get timing out. He keeps asking to be unblocked, and he keeps get timed out by other people. And I keep thinking, what are these like hacked accounts that keep blocking him? What is going on? Just let the man be and ignore him. Or if you don't want him around, block him. Block every single thing he's ever done. Every single account. And then he won't bother anybody. Come on. I think I've heard him say so many times, we're all on the same side, aren't we? I don't think so.
Yeah. I just think that the place to do it,
I agree.
I put the olive branch out there for him he has my text number. He could have done it off the air. And for me, it was extremely, extremely distracting. He came up and in my private chat did, I don't know, 6 or 8 posts. Listen, I don't want my channel to be drama. I avoid the drama. I don't want it. We're there to have fellowship and we're there to have fun. And if you have an issue, contact me off air and we'll talk about it. Tell me what you need, but not while I'm doing a live stream and trying to talk to other people and I have all these posts and stuff. It just, for me, it was not the right time. And to me, like I said, I felt it to be very disrespectful. I would never go on to his live stream and do that to him. Never.
Yeah, I've never, may I say also, I've never seen him have a live, so I don't know anything about that. The other thing is this, Diamond, another perspective you've given me now. Until Monty said so today, I had no idea that you guys had an issue. I knew Remote did. I didn't know you did with him from Hawk's thing a while ago, whenever that happened. I had no idea until Monty just said it. So you're right. Whatever the issue is that he has with you, work it out.
Shepard.
Shep, listen.
I see that you were dragged into this the other day. And it's like, what the? Not Diamond's stream now, too.
See, the thing that people aren't seeing, and I think what Monty's most frustrated with at this point, is that he does it behind stage. So he does it through private email, through text. And from my own experience, Shep, I don't even know this man. He's found me on all my private accounts, my Facebook, my Signal, through email. So trying to, say his things, right? So he doesn't do this in a public setting where anybody would be aware of the nastiness that he doesn't display on YouTube. And we're all, and there's more, because I found more last night when this topic was brought up in another platform, where there are more people that he has done this to privately that have nothing to do with Hawk, are not in that realm of place. So there's so much more to the story, and it becomes extremely
Okay,
frustrating.
I understand. So now I just got a text from someone else saying the same thing. All right. Why don't all of you report him and say
Well,
that he's
that's just
harassing all of
it.
you?
We have, and then we
Then
feel
ban
bad,
him.
and we want to
Keep
give him a
banning
second
him.
chance because we all have big hearts here, right? So we come here, we want to believe people, especially in this day and age, right? We're trying to understand that people are going through so much. They act out. We're trying to look beyond that. Always trying to look for the betterment of a person. Always trying to believe that they're changing. They're gonna see things differently and blah blah blah. Well, in this case, it seems like every time that everybody has tried, it's backfired again. So
Okay.
now
Well,
it's
I'll say this.
handled
I
however
don't
anybody.
know him other than from here.
Yeah.
And I'll say this, he has my phone number and he's never harassed me. I hope, please don't start now.
Well, I hope not too for your sake.
I don't know what his beef is with you guys. I don't care. And I just wish it would just go offline. Just go
Yeah.
offline. And if you have issues, if you have to take it to the law, take it to the law.
Well, it shouldn't
Like
have to
Hawk
go
says,
that
you don't
far.
always have to be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when are you starting your live stream, Chip?
I'm not going to be doing a live stream. Are you kidding me?
Don't blame you.
Why would I put myself into the line of fire? No way. Robert's been asking me to do a live stream, and I say no. Not right now, no.
But
I've been
for the
trying to.
most part, Shep, there's a lot of beautiful people out here, and you'd get a lot of
Yes.
love and support. So
Yes.
don't let some of the crazy. You handle it the way you want to on your channel. If you choose to just allow them to speak, you just allow them to speak and ignore them and tell whoever you mod, just ignore them and allow them their space of freedom of speech if it's within, your how you feel. That you can tolerate on your channel because there are some that come in a little crazy sometimes, but at the end of the day, we have more beautiful people than we do the negative ones that are around. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. So that's a
Love you,
fact.
brother Marco. I even reached out to other
Yeah.
people for guidance and everything, and I've been trying to keep this under wraps for a while, and it just keeps building up, Shep. Sorry. It's just
No,
I've
you
prayed
don't
for
need to
him.
apologize to me. I just
I've
wanted
prayed
to
for him.
give you a
I've prayed.
perspective,
I
of
know,
someone
but
from a chat.
I've prayed for him. But when he came up to me after I prayed for someone and he said my prayer was a lie and this and that, and then he started harassing
I was there.
our local community members. Okay, Remote, Diamond, Bella, another person that's in the chat right now, and a couple others. No, it had to be brought to light. Okay, I'm sorry.
Well, don't be sorry. You
No,
grew
yeah.
frustrated with the situation because I know that we became aware even that it's happening to other people from another channel where it was happening. And it's just like, wow, it's just making its rounds to a lot of places. But here nor there, like I said, we want to always think, and I've seen this a lot in the last 2 years, a lot of people, even for myself, we have a breaking point. We might say something, then we kick ourselves in the bottom for it because it came out wrong, but out of our frustration, right? So we sometimes go to places where we unleash our emotions, even though it's not directed at anybody per se. But this was like way more than that. I mean, this whole situation's been going on for months, and it's just brewed to a place where complete frustration.
That's why I won't have
Yeah.
live. I can't even handle comments from my videos.
It's really not hilarious.
So easy. I am so
It's not
emotional
funny.
right
It's
now about
really
this whole thing.
Frog,
I
it's
cannot
not really
handle-
hilarious.
What?
I'm just saying.
What's hilarious?
no. He's reading a comment.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not funny because at the end of the day, regardless of what he's been doing and stuff, you don't want to see the division. You don't want to create
No.
where there's more problems. You want to extend that hand and like try to help them or try to like keep a place of peace and joy and love. Like we're all here for a reason. We all come to these places to fellowship, to be with one another, to lift each other up. And then when you have this happening, it's hard, but you still want to keep it within that place of love, and we have somebody that just came under. Okay.
Oh my Lord.
Oh God, don't. Oh no.
Lurking.
Are you okay? Wasn't today? Today was the day, wasn't it?
No. Let's not rush things, Shep. I don't have to go there until next week.
So the hernia is still running the show then, right?
I still have Norman.
Hello?
Norman just said hello, as a matter of fact.
No. He's guiding your way.
Can you
He
plug
just
him
went-
back in?
He just went. "Brrr." Hey, apparently they're going to try to pin. They pin up the intestines. I didn't
Hello?
realize that.
Oh,
Monty
Hello?
got a phone call. Yeah, they pin them
Just
up.
let you know you're being recorded.
Keep them from falling down. Oh, it must be another telemarketer calling.
Yeah.
so
He
they
likes
pin it
messing with
up.
them.
Hello?
They pin it up, Craig.
Yeah, they pin it up like a pinup girl, except it's intestines.
Uh-huh.
Man.
Oh, so Norman's gonna get pinned
So-
up in your bowels.
Yeah, somewhere up there, I guess.
Wow.
Can I just say one last thing about this other topic? And
Yeah.
I just wanted to give you my perspective from a person in the chat
Yeah.
that has
No.
no firsthand knowledge of anything.
Yep.
And so that from, like from an outsider what we're seeing.
What it
Uh-huh.
looks like. No,
Yes,
that's a good.
exactly.
Yeah, look, it's a good point. It does. Maybe it does look
And,
like a bad look.
there were
You're
people
right.
saying, I'm out of here. What do you guys do? You're so awful. Your mods are just awful. It was awful, some of it, what I was hearing.
I don't know, but for some of them, I say, well, go enjoy Mike Marcuson's show.
I've never seen his show. I don't know.
Exactly. There's so much more that meets the eye there. But
So
like
with that,
you said, we don't
let's
want to be
let
mean.
it go.
Yeah, that's what I
Let it
say,
go.
Now, see, Shep, we can talk about that civilly, and none of us have any hurt feelings or anything. I mean, this is how I want it. I don't like a lot of drama, and this was not drama. This was a discussion. This was.
Yep.
But then, Diamond, we're not the people that were in. I mean, you were, but not.
I
all
know,
parties
but
are
she's
here,
got a
so,
point.
It's sort of
Yeah.
hard to say we could have a discussion. Talking about
But you know what?
conversations, this morning I tried to have a little conversation, just a little, nothing really, with my daughter on the phone. She called to say she's going to come over, and I said, okay, what time? Oh, I don't know. I have an appointment. And I said, well, your dad won't be home till after 2. Oh, okay, I'll come home. I'll come over after about 3. Okay, and I'm like, and when we talk, it's never about anything that is going on in my world. Never. We can't talk about quote unquote it, right? So she doesn't even know I have a channel. She does not know I have a YouTube channel. She knows I go on shows and things, but she doesn't know I have a channel. So today I let it slip. because I wanted to tell her, about that video that I posted, and there's so many views, and it's just people wanting information about everything, and I just wanted to share it. So I said, I have a YouTube channel. It's dead silence. And I said, up until yesterday or 2 days ago, I had like 500 and something subscribers, And I said, I just have the channel because I want to get facts to people that might be looking, and I said, I sort of use it as an outlet, for that silence. And I said, so I posted this video that I found on Telegram, and I just wanted to get it out there. The guy said I could share it, so I did. And I said, there's over 30,000 views. And I'm going, and I'm like, can you believe that many people found my little channel because they're starving for information? Dead silence. Okay, it's not about me, about all that. It's about the dead silence.
Wow.
Yeah, what the heck,
other end of the phone. And I said, oh, okay, we can't talk about that. All right. Okay, so I'll see you later. She goes, okay, I'll see you later.
Oh, that sucks.
It's like
I
that
know.
with every little minuscule thing.
Yeah.
She didn't even know what the video was about or anything. I just said I posted a video that I saw. That's it.
Yeah. Hey, can I give you, Shep, can we talk about that video real quick?
Uh-huh.
All right.
Yeah.
You know what? Okay, I don't know how the layout is up there, but from what I got from it was some sort of robotic or lift vehicle that has strobe lights on it, like you'd see at a warehouse or something, or maybe something more sophisticated, but running through different areas. What it was doing, I don't know. But I know people say explosions, all this. From what I saw, that was just what I got.
Mm-hmm. Well,
So I'm just putting that out there. I don't know what people saw.
Originally, I was hoping it was, the firing squads going from room to room after a tribunal.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, no, I shouldn't laugh about such a thing, but because it's so far-fetched that would be something that they would actually do. So when I saw two versions. I saw the one that Diamond had where it was silent and you could just watch it for yourself. And the second version was the one I posted where it was a demolition guy that was giving his analysis of it. And when he points things out to me, I see the ththings that he sees.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Is that because I'm, what's that word? What's it, bias or whatever that is? They're expecting it, or, what everyone says. But I don't know. To me, it did look like it was detonations of the upstairs walls that were only weakening the walls, preparing the walls to be imploded when the roof goes in. That was his analysis. Other people say it was a reflection in the window from a passing school bus at 11:50 p.m.
At night? Yeah.
Or a passing vehicle. Well, you could
snowplow
or something. Yeah, something with a strobe on it. So it could have been that or something interior.
And then there was a blast wall. They said he said it goes all the way around the White House. I've seen Nancy Drew say it goes around the fountain. That's to me what it looks like. I don't know.
That is true.
Can't see anymore.
Yeah.
But then did you see the next video with the light show?
No. What's the one with the light show?
I don't know. Those lights are on now that are in the fountain area. one of the lights faces the camera, us. So when it's on, it's reflecting on the back windows. So the windows look like the lights are on in the inside, but they're not. It's a reflection from that big construction type looking
Spotlight.
light. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then on the other side of that interior of the fountain area, it looks to be that there's another light, but it's low. But you can see the fence is being lit up on the interior, on the opposite end. Then they had that light show. It's so funny what people say. Some have said, well, my husband says it's the camera lens from the webcam. Even though there was no rain that night to make any kind of lens issue. Other people say that it's plasma beings, that we should go watch Gina Maria's videos, because she's shown them all over the world, these things. Other people said that it's Tesla energy being I guess turned on. I don't know. And another person said that it had something to do with the detonators on the inside. Something I have to go back and look at it again. Something about plasma, something to do with the implosion thing.
Mm.
So I'm just putting them out there.
Now the reporters.
And it's not misinformation, it's just analysis.
Yeah.
It's amazing all the different takes on everything, though. How everybody,
yes,
but I like to hear all of it. I mean,
me too.
Now the reporters that go to do a press conference with Potato Head, they go down to Georgia, right? The thing down in Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
So are they under an NDA not to disclose that they're not at the actual White House, that they're actually down there? Are they under
you know what?
non-disclosure?
This last press conference that he had, I heard it was at the Eisenhower Building in Washington, D.C.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I know, and they explained it away by he was doing like the fake White House they had across the street or something, some studio, because people caught on to it months ago, with the windows and everything looking so fake.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
it's almost like Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. They're bringing it back. We went to the land of make-believe.
Yeah. Now,
there was one lady that made the funniest comments. It was like she was contradicting herself. It was hilarious. We should do a show just reading comments of people.
Shep, you ain't lying. Some of these comments are gold. That's where the best is on some of the stuff.
One lady says, "You guys are crazy. There's no way they're going to do gunfire in the White House, and that they have the tribe." She goes, "They have the tribunals in the tunnels. That's where they do the execution."
she went. Y'all are crazy, and then she went crazy. Yeah. That's great.
And then she was saying, "You people are nuts."
You know what's the funniest thing though? How the main news is now realizing that Joey isn't all there. Like now now is when you're realizing.
Yeah.
They need to start realizing it, because the public realizes it more than they're saying.
Who do we lose?
To keep up with the public, so they don't look like they're show that they're lying too much, if you know what I mean.
Now, do we have to file our taxes?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure that's still gonna, no matter what. Look, there's two things we can count on, Diamond.
Yeah, that's true.
Taxes is one of them.
I did have to put my social information into my Etsy for 2022. because they have new tax laws now. And so if you don't put that information in, you can't sell more than $500 worth of stuff in a year on Etsy.
Mm.
That's what does that come out to? $500 a year? $50 or $20 what is it, a month? So
Well, you find people, I'm going to go lay down. So I need to rest
Yes.
up for the wives of
Yep.
the hunter and the riddle. So
I'm gonna go take a nap with Diamond.
yeah, take a nap with me.
Just kidding.
Well,
Wait,
I'm
that
not
didn't
gonna
sound
be
good.
sitting here by
No, just-
myself talking to myself.
I'm just
'cause
kidding. I'm just kidding.
Monty's not there.
Just you and me, Craig. No, don't bring
I'm
William.
here.
Oh, good. You were not there for a long
No,
time.
Diamond, I kick in my sleep. I'd kick the shit out of you. You
Oh,
wouldn't
would
be
you?
able to handle it. I'm like a moose.
Oh, yeah.
Just kidding, Diamond. I
Yeah,
wouldn't do
so
that to
let's
you.
just remember, I think we're all on the same side, or
We are.
we hope so.
Yep.
And,
I love you all very much.
I love
and
y'all
thanks,
too.
everybody. Thanks.
Love you,
I'm gonna
Diamond.
get going as well.
Hey, Craig,
Yeah,
you want to say a prayer, brother?
sure.
Oh, I'll stay for your prayer.
Heavenly Father, I pray to you in Jesus' name, Lord. Lord, I pray that we can all come together. And that's everything. I know we all have our little disputes, and there's all kind of just drama on different channels, and it is fun to watch, and we do soak it up, Lord. That's true. We are human. But Lord, I just ask that you right this ship and get us all to loving each other. And even if we disagree, let us still do it in a good and constructive manner where we're getting along. That's how it has to be. You know? So Lord, I just ask you to bless all of us and put a hedge around all of us this weekend too. And let us have a good and safe weekend with our family and our friends. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Your audio was cutting out.
Amen. Yeah, I don't know if it's me. I thought it was me, maybe.
No.
What, can you hear me now?
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My audio stinks. I'm sorry. You want to do a redo? Should we do a redo?
I heard it. I mean,
Okay, good.
Uh,
But look, it was
Okay.
there. The prayer was there. No matter what, he
I know.
heard it. That's the most important part. So we're good.
yeah. Well, he knows when it comes from your heart. So,
Amen.
it's been brought out to light. The only thing I ask is, I just want people to be comfortable in the chat, in even when someone comes in that's trying to cause disruption and this and that, and I just want them to be able to be comfortable. But if that one person's causing disruption, if I got to block them 40,000 times, I guess I will. You know what I'm saying? For the detriment of the other fellow chatters. That's all I'm saying.
I have a suggestion for that. Just assign one moderator to watch out for that one thing, if you have to, and let that one person take care of it while you're having your show.
An assassin. An assassin.
An assassin. Yeah, that's it, Craig. And with that, I love you all. And I'll see you
I love-
later.
Love you,
you
Shep.
all too.
Bye, you
Love you,
guys.
Shep.
Bye, Marco.
Bye-bye, sister.
Hey, Marco. I didn't even see Marco pops in. It's so sneaky. I didn't even see him.
Uh-huh.
He always does that to
I'm
me.
always watching, like you said.
Marco, you're sneaky.
He's like that. He's like that stealth ninja.
I underestimate his sneakiness.
No, we just got home and got my daughter's friend and all that, and did a few errands and just got home. And Monty been on about 20 minutes since I got back, so I was like, heck, I might as well check it out. Of course, it's been less than the last 45
Yeah.
or whatever. So how's everyone going?
Doing good,
going?
sir.
How's the weather? And y'all, I know Monty is cold. How about you?
Monty blistering. Oh, we're going to be freezing tonight. So, it's the wife making a drink. Hold on.
Nothing wrong with that.
Sorry, the wife's making a lot of noise. You're making a lot of noise in there. I know you live here and all. Sorry,
Frog. I mod everyone except you, Frog. That way, that way they can all pick on you, Frog.
I finally modded Frog. I really did. You know what?
He was taking a battering that day.
He really was, and you know what? He loves it, and he really does great with the responsibility, Monty. So if I could put in a good word for Frog, I would like to do that now and say I would moderate him because I already did.
He's been fine, really. I mean, some of the points is on point and some gets a little off, but he's always, he's a human.
I love
and
it.
he really doesn't cause too bad of a problem. Everyone causes problems in one way or another.
Yeah, we really do.
I will throw a wrench at him as long as he doesn't come in as someone else and cause disruption.
See, you won't have to worry about that. He'll just be wrenched up Frog.
Yeah. There you go, Frog.
You can press the person, anyone that you don't like, and they will never be seen. They can put as many comments in the world, and no one will see it in the chat except the host.
Right.
So I mean, it's just that easy,
Yeah.
It's
funny.
You're a mod here now, too, Frog.
Oh, moving on up.
Just don't come in here having a bad day throwing other people out there. It's not wrench. That's why everybody else is wrench.
Watch you have 96 people or whatever kicked out.
Yeah.
But then again, if it happens, it happens. There'll be another thing to talk about.
You can still watch the video.
Yeah. Oh. Well,
that's what I always say. If you don't like a chat, you can just not look at the chat at all. Just
wait, I'm not looking. I should have been looking. John, good to see you. Devil Dog, good to see you. Maria retired. 420 Wild Dragon, he's high. Shift Kicker, what's up? D Humboldt, good to see you.
Hey, 420 Wild Dragon, did you come in here a while ago as just Wild Dragon 420? I'm just curious.
He's always coming in at 420 Wild Dragon 420.
Yeah, but earlier
somebody trying to pretend to be.
But earlier there was someone that came in as just Wild Dragon 420.
That's wow!
Just asked.
Look, he be high. He don't know, Monty. He don't know what you're saying.
He's like, huh?
He thinks he's watching a Chinese stream right now.
Oh, you did?
Why are these people?
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that was him. Cool. Okay.
All right. I was just making sure, brother, because I'm trying to keep an eye on all these other.
There can only be one 420 Wild Dragon. There can only be one.
No, it's his other channel. I'd seen it before. I was just making sure.
And by the way,
because of recent stuff, yeah.
They got a good little group of them. I watch Alfred Newman's little thing during the day.
Oh, I was going to share this today on the show. There was an earthquake over in Japan this morning, early this morning, or yesterday, late night.
Godzilla! No, sorry.
It's close, right there at the edge of Japan, and I forgot how many kilometers down it was, but I'm telling you,
a big one.
Yeah, a six point something.
Shit.
Everything's going crazy.
Labor pains is everywhere, brother.
Oh yeah, the tectonic plates are shifting everywhere. So,
and that underwater volcano erupted a couple times, and these things is happening all over the place.
Yep. Oh.
Sorry, I was having dinner talk with
3.9.
420 just came in and said the same thing in his other page now.
Yeah. 3.9.
Yes, this is me
Georgia
too.
today. Yeah. I knew I'd seen it another time. I was just making sure that was his other account, though. 3.9 in Georgia. 3.9 in Georgia today, close to the Tennessee line. Oof. Man, I tell you what, we're all in trouble if either the Yellowstone volcano erupts or the New Madrid fault line.
I always
if
heard
it
Yellowstone.
goes.
Yellowstone or this East Coast were to erupt. Be
Yeah,
bad.
well, if New Madrid quakes off, they said that the Mississippi River could be as wide as the 100 miles wide. And that's a stretch.
On that. Yeah, that's going to take me out.
Well, okay, so if any of y'all could realize 100 miles of the Mississippi River, that would literally split the United States in half. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
dude, what about Yellowstone? They say is like been growing like a pimple, like it just keeps building and building and bulging.
Yeah, that's not good.
Not good at all. I watch cyst videos, and when they pop,
we'll be affected all the way to here.
Over.
Yeah.
A giant hot pimple, Monty.
Yeah. Let's see here. Let me pull this up real quick, and I'll show y'all. See, what gets me is all these earthquakes, or all of these volcanoes keep popping off.
Exactly.
You know, it's just, for one, you got if you get too much ash in the air and everything else, it's going to cool the earth quite a bit.
A ring of fire, a ring
Not only
of
that,
fire.
no sun, and no sun means no growth of stuff, which means famine is next.
And that's how it'll happen. Yeah, we worry about climate, us affecting the climate. These volcanoes are affecting the climate that way more than anything we could ever do.
The Earth is going to do what it wants to do. There's nothing we could do about it.
With daily events.
Amen.
You're on.
Hello, Sister Maria. I love you.
Welcome to another surviving day on the planet, and welcome to a quick video and update here for you and humanity. As we just had a large 6.3 earthquake strike Saki, Japan, at a 41-kilometer depth. South Japan rocking a very large earthquake just after I put out the earthquake warning last night. And we did have an uptick overnight in Alaska, 5.1, 117-kilometer depth. So again, forecasted earthquakes for Alaska and a large forecasted earthquake here striking Japan, 6.3 magnitude. Just looking at the felt reports from the area, the epicenter of this large 6.3, 41-kilometer depth, and this just occurred striking Japan at about 11:20 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Just looking here at the affected areas from the epicenter of this large earthquake. And this is northeast of Aso and as well as Sakurajima, both very active volcanoes, South Japan. We haven't had a large earthquake in the area for about 2 to 3 weeks. And last night I put out the warning, and I was expecting possibly Japan or South America, maybe South Sandwich Islands. Saki, Japan, 41-kilometer depth.
Love you, Shift. Be safe.
And there is no action on the buoys. Mind you, it would take some time. This is still pretty early in preliminary reports. Looking at USGS, showing you exactly where it is. Something else I wanted to note out here are all the earthquakes north and south of Hunga-Tonga. This is what Hunga-Tonga used to look like. The middle is pretty much gone. We are left with 2 islands after that large eruption at Hunga-Tonga. But look at these earthquakes just north, and I'll show you on Google Earth, this whole area is riddled with large submarine volcanoes. So heads up, stay safe, stay aware and prepared with daily events worldwide, keeping you in tune with our planet Earth. A week before the eruption, I put out a warning about Hunga Tonga. Seismographs, helioplots were going off the charts across the planet. And this is a very volatile zone. And I'm sure it was in our past, and so will be again. Looking on Google Earth right here, this is the large trench in the Tonga region, Indonesian plate, crunching into the Pacific. Many volcanoes, submarine volcanoes along this line. Please share this with your friends and family from around the world. Large earthquake, 6.3, Japan, during a very volatile Fiji region. Stay aware and prepared, stay young and have fun.
Hunga Tonga, Hunga Tonga.
Yeah.
Everything's blowing up, but just have fun, y'all. Just have
Did
fun.
you see that? Did you see that sea shelf? How far it went down? How steep it was?
Yes.
Not the very last one. It was a gradual one. The one that's just right on the other end of Japan. How sharp down it goes. I think that's the Mariana Trench. I think. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on it, but yeah, the tectonic plates are moving, and I think that's what's building a lot of this pressure up on these volcanoes. Also,
I've seen a video before where the ocean, it almost like swallows itself up. For lack of a better word, a conveyor belt or something looks almost like that, like where the sand just goes in. Where it goes, no one knows. I don't know.
Well, back in I think it was late 1800s, the Niagara Falls, there was an earthquake there, and it quit flowing. It went backwards, or it was the Mississippi River, something like that. I'll have to look that up.
Wonder how many lovers got to see that.
I don't know, Craig.
That place is for lovers. I wish we can go back to when life was simple, like little simple stuff like that. Like, you want to get
Like
married, go to Niagara Falls. That's where you go.
Yeah.
That's where everybody goes.
Yeah.
It's where Superman went.
Right? Or like when we was first born, we didn't have a care in the world.
Yep.
Oh.
All right, Holmes.
All right.
I got to get off of here and make dinner.
All right, brother. What are you making?
Oh, I thought your wife was making it.
I'm going to, Marco, do we want to be...
What are you stuttering for, brother?
I'm just reheating. I'm reheating venison spaghetti.
Oh, dang, that sounds good.
Yep.
And that's even better when it's reheated.
Well, it's had time to marinate, and you know how things, when they sit, they get better the next day. That's or the next day. Yeah.
Especially pastas.
Yep, and gumbo is like that. Gumbo is always better the next day.
Soups,
big time. Yep.
Mm-hmm. And like
All
when
right,
I
guys.
make stuffed peppers, the next day they're way better than that day that it came out the oven.
Yeah, same thing. Yeah, anything with a mix. It's weird. All right, love you guys.
Love you too, brother Craig. Be safe.
See y'all later.
All right. Cool. Oh, what a day.
Yeah. D-Dog just gave me something else to share.
Oh.
And then after that, I'm closing up. Because
Cool.
I got to go to the restroom.
Hey,
All right.
nothing wrong with that, brother. You gotta go. You gotta go.
Yeah.
Let me start off by telling you, after 21 months now, 2,200 hours alone on the birth certificate itself, Sheriff Arpaio made an announcement in Maricopa County in March 2012 that we had probable cause to believe the birth certificate presented via the web and at a press conference purported to be by Barack Obama to be his official birth record, proof positive of his birth in Hawaii, to be a 100% forgery. It is a computer generated image. It is not a birth certificate. You can't use it to get into Little League. You can't use it to get a Social Security card. You can't take it into a courtroom and use it as proof of your identification. It is absolutely nothing. And the President of the United States stood before the American people and offered them nothing. That individual sitting in that White House today could not pass a background check for any of your departments. That's a scary thing. Our work has been checked off and verified by a certified forensic document examiner who's testified in numerous trials as an expert. And at the end of his report, a 40-page report, he says in 20 years of seeing all kinds of documents, he has never seen anything so seriously flawed that, in his opinion, this birth certificate is a complete fabrication. Now, you have to ask yourself, that's a felony. If any of you went and tried to make a birth certificate, that's a felony. If any of you took that birth certificate and tried to pass it off for gain, that's a felony. If you took that birth certificate, you created it, and you put it on the White House website, that's a felony.
That is some good
You
stuff
have a
there.
bot in the chat, brother.
Yeah, it's already taken care of.
Cool.
Cashew or shift kicker, someone will get it.
Shift kicker left.
Oh, well, Cashew will get it. Someone will. They're
Or
all
Frog's
modded.
first boot.
Yeah, that is one. That's something you can actually get. Frog is you can just nail all the bots you want.
Yep, free game.
You know, we've all seen that one. It was on the computer, the birth certificate and everything, and we've all heard that it wasn't legit anyways, and you know that's just more irrefutable proof right there that they actually had forensics analysis look it up, and you know. Or you know what I'm
It's
saying?
simple. His actions and his fruit is exactly what he is. He's an antichrist, and he's a liar. His fruits are exactly what they are. I mean, look at homosexuality and everything he tried to do, right? That's all antichrist. Therefore, he is antichrist. And he's a liar just like his father Satan is a liar.
Conservative rapper D Cure's new song with Bryson Gray titled Make It Make Sense banned from YouTube 20 minutes after upload. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I watch Dave Snedeker's when I can. Kentucky Moon. Yeah, I noticed that, John. It also depends on what the topic we're talking about too. The bots will come up in there. Like you said, it might be a marker. It's hard telling. It's really hard telling because earlier in Slow Country's chat, I said something about, well, he shared something about flip-flop, you know, I don't know. I don't want to, you know who I'm talking about. The guy of the Who, the HOWO or whatever, He said in the picture Slow had up on there, hey, that dude was smiling, and I was like, I would like to kick the smile off that dude's face. And I left YouTube, come back in, my comment was erased, and it wasn't by Slow or anyone in the chat. It was by YouTube or Google. So I jumped up on there again, and I was like, here, let me say it in a Christian way. I wish God would permanently wipe that smile off of Flip Flop's face. Oh. Yeah, I think it's a kind of a murker too.
Yeah, that back in the day when he was in office, that's where I was pounding the most. It was Facebook and Twitter for 8 years straight.
Yeah.
Pounding Barack Demon Hussein Obama.
He was implemented or planted, however you want to call it, into that office. It just, that's, forgot who said it, but it's it might have even been Lincoln. We won't be taken down by an outside. It'll be by infiltration from within. And when they put Obama in there, he let all kinds of people that wasn't worthy of the Constitution, if you get what I'm saying, in places of power. That's all.
Demons.
Yep.
Evil people.
To me, all natural born citizens that have actually have love for the country and actually stand for America's values and stuff, that's the only ones who should be in positions of power, not some outside person. Oh,
but we've seen it in scriptures too. A lot of kingdoms and nations has been, when things go bad, it usually gets ruled by outside influence.
Yeah.
And as you see, when he got in, it just went from bad to worse, and it's still getting worse.
Oh, yep. He painted a crosshairs up on the police's back. There's just all kinds of other stuff. I'm not saying that some police ain't bad, but not all of them.
No. The police are there for a reason. If you're doing good and everything, they ain't gonna bother you.
Well, right, but I think I could.
But of course, every place has a bad apple.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, I heard that in the beginning. There's even in here, there's a bad apple, right?
Right. Well, I think on the police, they need to be vetted more and have more training. You know what I'm saying? In that process,
yeah,
I do.
I agree.
I totally agree with that, because some of them are hot tempered and whatnot, and they fly off the handle sometimes too much. My bladder. Oh, sorry.
You all right, brother?
Yeah, I'll be right back.
All right. Yeah, like for me, what happened when I was way back, it was like a seatbelt charge, and so got pulled over, and my ex-wife, she didn't have her seatbelt on. I had my seatbelt on. Therefore, when he pulled over, he didn't really see me where we were, because we were in a lifted Suburban, seeing her, but gave her a warning, but assumed I didn't have mine on, and I slipped mine on, which I did have mine on. Went to court, told the truth, like I, gave him my position as a person, my demeanor. Next thing you know, I won, and the judge asked me, what should I do with this officer? I told him he needs to be retrained. He needs to tell the truth, and everything needs to be facts before you just assume and write a ticket. So, that's the main problem is the police officers, the training has went downhill, and they want to defund for what? It doesn't make sense. You want to train them to be better and kinder and honorable. Honor has left as well. And but I mean, what are you to do? We're just the people, and they're the government, and all we can do is the best we can around them. And like I've always told my kids and friends, if you don't want the law to bother you, stay under the radar. Don't just go out there spinning up the roads and thinking I'm indestructible and won't get caught. I mean, a law is a law. You should follow the law.
Right.
And there is bad apples in everything. There's always a bad
but-
apple everywhere,
Yes, there is some that some of the cops that think they're above the law too.
Mm-hmm. Well, they get big headed and all bloated up, and they got problems at home or something's wrong, so they use their they'll use their badge as a form of like I could do whatever I want kind of attitude,
Right?
And stuff like that. And I've encountered that plenty of times. I've been hung up because I decided to stand up. Then next thing you know, I'm hung up in the middle of a job in the middle of the night for 3 hours arguing, and 14 officers. And they sent a guy, like your size up to me, like standing there in front of me. I was like, dang, you bring the biggest guy in the force just to stand over little old me. And you could see me pressure washing all the hoses in here. Oh yeah, that's right. I went in here to steal the grease, their nasty grease on the hood, and make it look pretty.
Hey, some people was going around and stealing some of that grease because they had those the convertible things on their vehicles to where it would run on that stuff. Yeah. So a lot of
You're talking about outside the grease itself.
Yeah.
The grease dumpster.
Yeah.
Yeah. What I do, I clean the exhaust hood systems in restaurants.
Right.
Been doing that 25 years now. I started the business and stuff, and I dealt with police or fire. Man, I was on the roof one time, and next thing you know, the cops are all up there. They went up on the roof. They're like, yeah, the neighbor called, said there was smoke. I was like, it's white smoke. It ain't gray or black like a building burning. It's steam. I mean, no common sense. It's just like, I want to beat my chest. I ain't got nothing to do tonight, so let's pick on the little old hood cleaner.
Yeah. Hey, Ronan, Chabot stopped in yesterday and jumped up on panel for just a brief few minutes yesterday. It was really good to see him.
How's he doing?
He was busy. He had just jumped in his car. He was heading home. I didn't really get to talk to him that much, but just a few words.
I haven't been seeing no notifications. Did he change his channel or get striked out of one? Or
I think he's been busy.
Okay. Yeah, he's a trip. I like him. He's good people.
Oh yeah. Oh.
That pain hitting?
No, that's why I had to go a while ago. I had to go relieve some coffee.
I know what you mean there, boy. There's sometimes like y'all gonna have to wait.
It was getting to where my teeth was hurting. I was like, I'd only originally planned to run about an hour, but I'm going to throw this out there. It's the verse of the day. Galatians chapter 6, 7-8. Do not be deceived. God cannot be mocked. A man reaps what he sows. Whoever sows to please their flesh, from the flesh will reap destruction. Whoever sows to please the Spirit, from the Spirit will reap eternal life. Amen.
Amen. That's truth. And that's everyday life. Yeah. It can be used with, and help you recognize things, the good fruits and the bad fruits. It isn't about the outer appearance. It's about their fruit, what's within. You know what I mean? What comes out of them, how their actions are. That's the fruit. You could tell, when a person starts talking about jacking people and all this, there's their fruit. They're a thief. It's simple.
Then
you got scoffers, Rob. You got mockers. You can tell by their fruit. It's right there out in the open.
Right. Well,
but how did God told us to do, to be patient and forgive, boy. Whew, that's a tough one.
Well, I might be up on a panel or a chat or something. I might crack off a joke, but it doesn't mean Yeah, I see it the other way too. I don't see it as that doesn't mean that I'm going to be doing whatever I crack the joke about. You know what I'm saying? I,
No, I
get
could
what
tell by your spirit and your fruit. You're gentle.
yeah.
Yeah, I could tell.
Well,
You're a
sometimes,
gentle giant. And your voice is
sometimes,
calming to me.
sometimes
That's the way I could
it's
tell by you. And when I talked to you before, you could tell. You're
yeah,
gentle. You're loving. You're caring. Joking is joking. I mean,
but
getting crude and stuff might not be good if someone's watching a youngin or something. But
right,
people got to laugh.
right. Well, but when it comes to my brothers and sisters up on here, and if someone's starting to berate them or heckle them or anything else like that, then that's what gets me. Yeah,
Yeah. And all we can do is be patient and try our best. And after a while, I mean, if you can't do nothing, you can't do nothing. And if it's in your heart to say goodbye, then it's goodbye. If they come back later, hey, I'm sorry. Can you forgive me? That's fine. But you don't have to let them back on either.
right. I understand that. I was just
you don't have to, but
I
you can
was just
forgive them
saying.
and still love them. And hey, you can call me anytime. We could talk and read together. And then you have to build each other to a point where hey, we're all good
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. I was just saying that in general.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Hey, you know how I am, Monty.
Oh, I know. You've been on fire over there on your channel, man, every day.
It's just scripture. The word is on fire. I'm just reading it pretty much,
Right. I think it's warmed up to 28 degrees here.
That's all it's been
cold.
today. 28
it
all day
cold.
long.
It was cold earlier last
Yeah.
night. Oof.
I mean, I was thinking, looking outside, I'm like, oh, it ain't bad. It's daytime. Go out there and just thin stuff. I'm like,
cashew.
It's a little bit colder than I thought.
Amphibious fruit identified. Oh. Now, see, that's funny. Love you, Frog.
That's right.
We all have our bad days and everything else. On some of my bad days, I don't even want to do a show. But,
Well, everyone has a different way of venting, and when there's something wrong, and most people don't want to tell what's wrong, so therefore they vent against people. And next thing you know, it's like a foot in your mouth the next day if it's a good person. They were like, oh, what did I do yesterday? Man, I'm sorry, y'all. I was just off a little bit or something, right? That's a normal person not, normal in my eyes, that's the way a person should be. Recognizing what's wrong and then coming back and be like, man, I wasn't right yesterday to you, But there's some that don't do that. That's what they enjoy doing. That ain't the ones I want to be around. But I do have patience when you've seen in my chat too, brother.
Oh yeah.
It's like, oh my goodness, again. One time I just cut it off and started it back again.
Especially that one person that come in spouting racial diversity.
That was
stuff.
instant.
Yeah.
He came there to scoff and mock and you could tell by the fruit right there.
I was wanting to hit hide from the very get-go, and he was like, no, just wait. And so you gave him 3 chances, and he still wanted to. And I was like, oh, I had already texted Nicole, and I'm like, I want to hide him now.
Well, I try to, what I do, I try to, because I love people, man. I'm not trying to hurt no one and nothing. I care for everybody. And, all I want them to do is just keep it cool, man. If you want to go to where the pages that they talk like, I go there. But over here, we want to keep cool and we want to be united and we want to listen to the word and absorb that spiritual milk and just love on one another and pray for one another and care for one another. And if someone is going through something wrong, listen to them a little bit or whatever. But when you're talking like that, you're talking against my family.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to deal with it too long. And I was like, gone.
Yep.
Because he did it again and that was it. Gone. Bye. I just ain't gonna deal with that. That sounds like a white supremacist what they're preaching about.
Yeah.
But it ain't
And
really
I'd-
that. It ain't no white supremacy. It's a misinformed person that is ignorant in the world and doesn't know what human beings are. They like God said, they look at the outer appearance rather than the heart. Or Martin Luther King, the content of the character.
Yeah. Well, I'd seen that particular person come into Liberties and maybe one other chat and was trying to spout that same crud, here and there. And I'm like, oh, and the mods always took him out. So, we're all
That's what I expect, and you did, Monty. But I mean, you get how I roll now. So you'll chill a little bit. And then next you know, if you feel like it got to go, it got to go.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just a timeout. Sometimes it's permanent.
Right.
If two people don't want to get along, whatever, you cut them out for a little bit and make them go pause and think, calm down. We all love each other. Let's figure this out, fix it, and move on. Yeah. And like I always say, tomorrow's, today's a new day to try to do better. So tomorrow when I wake up, it's a new day again.
Yeah.
Just act like 21 first dates or something. Yeah. Forget about yesterday, and tomorrow ain't even here.
But when that one particular person wanted to keep spouting the racials, it's just uncalled for and it's not necessary. We're all human beings.
I'm not letting no one insult nobody. I have all kinds of ethnicity on my side of the page. I'm sure yours as well. And that ain't happening. You're not going to do that. We're not separating people by outer appearance. That's stupid. We're separating flesh from soul. Yeah. So you can recognize the two differences there, not a color. Color don't make anything. It's just color because of your region.
Yeah.
I mean, I got all kinds of family in my family. My nieces and my family as well. And, I mean, we're portrayed, Serbians are always portrayed as terrorists.
Yeah.
So, what are you going to do? Everyone always has an insult for everybody.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well,
but the key is loving one another and not worrying about that. It's about their fruit, the inside. If their heart is good, then they're good. The rest don't matter. I don't care if they're wearing the mask or not. I mean, what does that even matter? If they're good people inside, you should love them. They're just fall into that way, but you can't say they're wrong or right, really, when they're your brother or sister. Because that's the division they want us to do. That's the point of all this division.
Right. See that we was talking about racial division or whatever, and we had a bot pop in.
Yeah. What is he saying? Let's ping this part.
Yeah. That's crazy how that is. Yes, that is just so crazy.
Yeah, that's okay. Let them keep coming. And what they'll do, they have to review everything over and over again. And that's why, post inscription and all that. If they want to review things, let them read it.
I don't want them to review it too much because I played a song.
Oh, well then, I mean, the rules were on their platform, right?
Oh, I know, but they should allow people to share other people's music. I'm not into it to make a penny. I'm just there to share.
But I don't see no problem. I really wish I could, play some music and stuff. That would be awesome to play some good, Christian music, man, that really gets to that soul or something, or some good music. And I don't understand why we can't do that. I'm not making money. Oh, yeah. You're not making money on this. So it's just like we're listening to it together. If I was in my house and y'all came over, I'd be like, oh, you can't listen to this. I'm the only one subscribed and paid for this song.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's what YouTube's acting like. So
yeah. It's like it's their music.
Yeah. No, it's everyone's to me.
It's everyone's. It's public. Nicole. We could see it all. If it was private, it would be in a where you buy music at and stuff.
Yeah.
But it ain't. As a matter of fact,
Nicole, I said
nothing's
hi.
private. We can watch any movie and anything we want, man. There's people that put them on there. Movies that ain't even got the red box yet.
Yeah. I seen Nicole. Please tell her I said hi.
Hey, Nicole, Monty said hi. She said hi. What's wrong?
Nothing.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
fine.
oh, yeah. Just a long walk up the hill?
Yeah. And I almost fell twice.
Oh.
I don't like walking up and down it. The same shoes. It's too slippery.
Okay. Well, then I'll pick you up down
I
there or something.
managed today, but this morning Zena about knocked me down to my knees because she was excited. It's not her fault.
See, our hill is really down, so it's
Yeah.
It just scared me.
extremely icy and rutted with 33 12 and a halves.
I hear you.
So just getting up and down our driveway, even walking, is a task.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't stop at the store. I wasn't going to bring nothing up.
All right. I think I'm gonna end it.
That's fine, brother. And we'll see y'all soon, and be safe and love every one of you, and be patient and kind and humble, but stand firm and don't let people push you around with bullying. Bullying is no good. So you stand up and call it out, brothers and sisters. But I love y'all, and I'll see you soon. And thank you, Brother Monty, for letting me be on your show.
Hey, thanks for coming up on panel, Brother Marco.
Thank you, brother.
I love y'all. I
Love
love
you
you.
too.
Love everybody and appreciate everybody down in chat. I'll see y'all later, either later on in chat on some other chats or tomorrow. So I know Hawk is probably still on. So I love y'all. Thank you very much and appreciate y'all. Much love. God bless. Frog, be nice. Have a good day, Frog. Love you. Thank you, Devil Dog, for sharing that link. I saved it, by the way, after I played it.